Hi all, my name is Manoj Kumar and in this demo I am going to show you how to install Hadoop in the Ubuntu machines. So with me I have ready with my Ubuntu machine. Yeah, so I am ready with my Ubuntu machine. So the software required would be Ubuntu Azure operating system, and first thing we need to ensure is what's the current working directory. So for me the current working directory is /home/sd user. You can execute this pwd command in order to check the /home/sd user. It can be anything. It depends upon the different systems or for the different users. For me it's /home/sd user. It can be abc at the rate laptop, or it can be xyz under at the rate laptop. So in order to start with the installation of the Hadoop, first we need to install the Java, because the entire Hadoop working architecture is based upon the Java itself. So first install the Java, and in order to install the Java, first I have updated the repository of the Ubuntu. For updating the repository we need to execute this command, that is sudo apt-get update. Once your repository has been updated, then you can install the by default Java. And in order to do the installation of the Java, you can execute this particular command, that is sudo apt-get install default-jdk. Similarly, if you want to install MySQL, then it should be sudo apt-get install MySQL. So right now we are sticking with the Java only. So it's the default Java which is being provided by the Ubuntu itself, or Ubuntu repository we can say it. So for installing it we need to first update it, then we can install the default JDK. So for me both the things has been done, and for doing it successfully you need to have the internet connection with the download ability. And in order to check whether which version of Java is being installed or not, so here I can execute a particular command, or you can also execute this particular command which shows which version of Java is being provided by the Ubuntu system, which is being provided by the Ubuntu system. So once you know, then we can go ahead for creating a different group and adding different users within that group. So right now I will be creating a group that will be named as Hadoop, and in order to create a group we just need to execute this particular command, that is sudo add group, then the name of the group, and the name of the group for me is Hadoop. It can be anything, so in order to make it relevant I gave the name as Hadoop. Once you have created the group, we need to add the users. So right now my name of the user is SD user, so I will be creating a user with the name mk user, or it can be anything. It can be your initials name also. So for the sake of convenience I have taken it as a mk user. So the next task is to be create a user and add to the particular group that we have created as Hadoop. So in order to execute this, or in order to make it successful, we need to run this command, that is sudo add user hyphen hyphen in group, the name of the group and the user. For me the mk user already exists, so I have created it the same way, just which I shown you right now. So once we have done, what we need to do is we need to have the Hadoop tar file. So right now I have the Hadoop tar file, and the version with me is 2.7.1 hyphen tar dot gz. Okay, so this is the extension, and this is the name of, this is the version and the Hadoop, yeah, tar file. So we need to extract it. So before extracting it, first we need to know upon which directory or through which user we need to extract it, or where it should be there. So as you can see, right now I am in HD user, and just we created a user as mk user. So I want to switch to mk user. So while creating, you might have given some passwords for accessing the mk user, and for me it's something like this. So once I am done, so right now you can check, or you can see here this user has been changed, and right now it is mk user. So I need to go in my root, that is you need to write cd and the symbol. Once you do, then you are in the root directory. So right now I have decided that within the root directory I need to extract all the things and keep the Hadoop like output folder or the extract output folder. In order to extract the tar file, you need to execute this particular command, tar xzvf, the name of the tar file. The output folder that you will be getting would look like this. Suppose if you have the Hadoop hyphen 2.6, that version of tar file, so the output will be the, or the output file folder name would be like Hadoop hyphen 2.6 something. Now the next task is to rename the file. So it's up to convenience, because like instead of writing the entire name, this such complex kind of name, I can have, or I can rename it to some simple name like Hadoop. In order to rename it, you need to execute this command mv, then the output folder name and the desired output folder name. So I gave it as a Hadoop. Once you are done with renaming, I need to move this Hadoop folder to some other directory, that is user, and within user we have something called as local, and within local I need to keep, or I want to move this Hadoop folder. In order to move this folder, we need to execute this particular command, that is sudo mv hadoop slash user slash local. So by doing this, you will be having the Hadoop folder within slash user slash local directory. If this step, or if by executing this command, if you get some error, you need to add some privileges to the user that you created, that was mk user. So what we can do is, in order to give the privilege, it's very simpler. Just switch on to the earlier user. So for me it was SD user, and here you need to give the privilege, and for giving the privilege just you need to execute this one, sudo add user, then the name of the user for which you want to give the privilege, and the sudo command. Once you are done with this, then you won't be facing such kind of errors or any errors like oops some things. Okay, so I have done already. So I am switching it to slash mk user and to the home directory. Once done, what I need to do is just I need to execute this command sudo move hadoop, and we have already done this. Then execute this particular command sudo chown -r, then the name of the user. So for me the name of the user is something mk user, and within mk user we have something called as Hadoop, and that should be moved within slash user slash local and within this folder. So right now we have extracted the Hadoop folder successfully, and we have kept all the things within this directory. In order to have the confirmation, you can have it by typing ls, and here